Hello everyone, welcome to Vidhyas Cake Fantasy. Today's cake is white forest with overloaded chocolate. So with no further delay, let's get started. For this you will need vanilla sponge cake. So I have already baked the cake. I'm just removing the thin layer of the top part. So very thin layer we are going to remove it. So basically I'm just going to remove the brown part, the brown portion. So you have to make sure you don't remove the cake itself. Just we are going to remove the thin part, the thin layer part of the cake, only the brown part. So I'm going to remove from the top as well as from the sides too. So for removing the crust, use bread knife for removing the crust. So this is a 2 kilo cake order. While watching my video, do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. And guys, please support me. This is a white forest cake with full of white chocolate overloaded cake. I have removed the crust from the sides and on the top as well. Now we are going to layer the cake. So the first layer, insert the knife and rotate your table. That is the very simple method to layer the cake. So cutting the cake is very important. The layer should be proper. It should not be like one side hard and one side thin. So it should be in equal size. So we are done with our first layer. Now the second layer. Same way, insert your knife and rotate the table so that you will get an equal portion. This cake will be very juicy and yummy as we are going to add lots and lots of white chocolate. So try this cake and comment me in the comment section. Audience. And our layers are ready now. Now time to assemble the cake. Now in a cake board I am going to place some white chocolate and then I am going to place second layer. This is the second layer. I am going to soak the cake with simple water. Now I am going to add chocolate ganache. This is white chocolate ganache. Ratio is same, 2:1. That is 200 grams of white chocolate and 100 grams of Amul fresh cream. So white forest, black forest both are same. Only thing is in white forest we are going to use white chocolate and in black forest we are going to use dark compound chocolate. That is the main difference over here. So now I am going to spread the chocolate ganache, white chocolate ganache all over the cake with the help of a palette knife. So spread the ganache. If you think the ganache is less, then you can add more ganache to your cake. So I think my cake is little dry, so I am just adding more ganache to my cake. So and again I am going to spread the ganache all over the cake. Now inside this we are not going to add any white choco chips or white chocolate flakes. Instead we are going to put lots of white chocolate on top of the cake. So this is different method of white chocolate, a different style of making white forest cake. Now after spreading the ganache all over the cake, now I am going to place the first layer of the cake. So this is the first layer and I am just turning it upside down and then I am going to place the first layer. Place the layer properly. After layering the cake, again soak your cake with simple water. Soaking your cake is very must. You should soak your cake properly. Now from the sides of the cake we are going to cover the cake with ganache, white chocolate ganache. So you don't need to cover the whole cake from this using this ganache. Just cover a little bit, that is enough. So from the sides we are going to garnish white chocolate. So we don't need too much of ganache from the side. So I'm just covering little bit ganache from the side. Now from the top I'm going to pour the ganache and again the same method. As it's a 2 kg, so I need lots and lots of chocolate for this. So you have to pour lots of chocolate, otherwise your cake will be dry. Again you have to spread the ganache all over the cake using palette knife. Spread the ganache all over the cake. So properly you have to spread the ganache. This is white chocolate ganache. You can always remove the excess ganache with the help of a palette knife. Just rotate the table. That's it. Now we are going to place the last layer. And we are going to crumb cake using this chocolate ganache. So we have not used whipping cream over here. This is completely white chocolate cake. Again the same process, soak your cake and cover the sides of the cake using this ganache and from the top as well. So after crumb coating the cake, on top of the cake, we are going to add again lots and lots of white chocolate. We are going to place some white truffle. So lots and lots of white chocolate is added to this cake. So for this cake, I have used Mode white compound chocolate, the whole packet. 1.5 packet I have used for this cake. So in a packet there will be 4 slabs of white chocolate. So I have used almost 6 slabs of white chocolate over here. As I said, have to cover from the sides of the cake as well, but no need to apply lots of ganache from the sides. Just a little bit of ganache from the sides is done. So I feel like from the top the ganache is not enough. It's looking a little bit dry. So again I will add little bit of ganache to the cake from the top. So first I will cover from the sides and then I am going to add ganache on the top. It looks like lots of chocolate is added in this cake, but the taste will be amazing. I am sure each and everyone will love this cake. After finishing your cake, always cover the cake in the box and then place it in the refrigerator, otherwise your cake will be dry. The cake should be juicy and spongy. So if you keep open in the refrigerator, then your cake will be very dry. You won't get that taste. So just a small tip for everyone, those who are watching my video. So from the sides, I'm just going to place some chocolate garnishing. I have already prepared the garnishing. I have used butter paper for this design and I have poured some white melted chocolate, compound chocolate. I just made this design in a butter paper and then I have cutted the butter paper into this shape and then I have poured the melted chocolate and I have refrigerated for 5 minutes and then I got this design. This is the reason I said from the sides don't need to cover lots of ganache, just a little bit is enough, as we are going to stick this design from the sides with garnishing. Now from the top I am going to place some white chocolate truffle over here. White chocolate truffle is nothing but white chocolate, Amul fresh cream and some milkmaid, that's it. White truffle over here and I have made balls out of this truffle and I am going to place this white balls, truffle balls on top of the cake. So after placing these balls, again we are going to add white chocolate ganache on top of this truffle balls. So we don't need proper ball shape here, just randomly I'm just placing the balls. Now on top of it I'm adding white chocolate ganache. So from the corners of the cake also you can add this ganache, so there won't be any gaps. Now just for decoration I am going to pour some dark compound ganache. This is dark chocolate ganache. Again dark chocolate ganache is nothing but dark compound chocolate, and now we are going to grate some white chocolate on top of this cake, just to give the cheesy look to our cake. So I have grated some white chocolate and I'm just applying it on the cake. Make this cake to your loved ones and I'm damn sure they will enjoy it and they will love it. Now again on top of this and then I'm going to place some wafer sticks on top of the cake, and our white chocolate cake is ready now. Thanks for watching.